Hello, hello. Let's see. Oh, no, okay. Can I not hear myself? Why? Why can I not? There we go. Alright. Music's a bit loud. Hello, everyone. Introductions first, as always. Actually, not counting, so this is from the library. What are we doing? So later on tonight, we're going to be playing with Keo, one of my mods, during our Soul Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Lock. But I kind of wanted to stream right mouse, and so I want to make a little more progress on our Pokemon Planet Save. And that's what we're doing. We're just gonna be hanging, chilling out. I don't, I don't have the spoons right now. Whatever analogy you want to use, spoons, straws, sporks. Okay, to like do all the posts. So if you're here, you're here. Great. If you're not, great. Either way, great. That's kind of where we're at with it. Okay, so let's roll. Let me adjust this a wee bit. Okay. I don't want to mess with Streamlabs too much because I'm afraid of stream crashing. Despite me running as minimal programs as possible, we are going to be fixing our computer here tomorrow. By fixing it, I actually have a hard drive. I gotta make sure that that hard drive works, but we're gonna put everything that's worth saving on the hard drive and then wiping the computer. So I've tried many fixes, and none of them seem to stick. So we're gonna go for a solution. Alright, and that way we can start Minecraft Week off, which I think Minecraft Week will be a lot of fun. I'm gonna open up the Minecraft server to anyone and everyone. We're gonna have the gold beat the Elder Dragon together. That's Stoutland. That's a normal type. We'll have Joe go out. I kind of want Cheeky to sit back here. But, and Ender Dragon. Maybe beat the Wither together. We'll see how much time we have. We see them. Good, good. And then from there on, I'm going to end up closing the server down. So, Minecraft Week is kind of a farewell week to our Minecraft server, but I cannot currently afford to pay the $12 something a month to keep it open. And so, we're going to have a big, huge fun time with it, and then let it go. Alright. It also coincides with a new ARC content. ARC is coming out with a new DLC, so we'll be back on the ARC grind for about a month. I don't anticipate doing it for too long. I'd say that every time we come to ARC, but like I still have the feeling to like do 2 months, 3 months straight of ARC again, especially since I'm gonna get into video editing. Alright. Like both Keo and I are recording each other, like recording our sides. Yes, thank you for telling me I'm perfect. During our Soul Lock. And if it goes well, we'll end up turning that into a long-running series where we Soul Lock every single series. Every single game. Every single generation. Not every single game. Every single generation. We're starting with Gen 2 because that's my personal favorite, but we'll probably end up going back to doing Gen 1. If we fail again, I'll talk to her and be like, hey, do you just want to do Gen 1? We just start with Gen 1, alright? Then we go Gen 1, Gen 2, and by that I mean Fire Red and Leaf Green. I like the original first 2 generations, but they're a bit rough around the edges. But we'd build up and work through every single generation. And I think that'd be cool, because I haven't seen anyone do a Soul Lock like it, but that's also a huge commitment on Keo's part, and on mine. Because we're looking at about a month a generation, at best. Probably closer to 2 to 3 months a generation. Maybe a month for the first one. Ooh, so bad. But right now, if you weren't here for our last, we're climbing up this tower to get to the gym leader. So that way we can then challenge them for their badge back in the gym. The gyms, supposedly, they're flying type. And they're themed after... Ooh, Nisha, that's gonna up your defense. They're themed after after a cargo plane or an airplane. I have so many questions about that, especially in all this time for that airport. Oh my goodness! I don't remember what you are, but I do remember that you burn. I do remember that Galtharita burns. I do like I've been pulling out my 3DS and occasionally playing my copy of Moon that I have. Man, do I miss that whole not having to remember everything. Like, everything's just told to you. Like, yeah, this is super effective. Like, I don't know if this is super effective or not. Okay, are you psychic? Are you a psychic type? Is this version of Abra? What does Bladder do? Oh. Okay. No, that was the right choice, Chef. Dark type? What typing? I'm so confused by your typing. Please say super effective. Yeah, okay, you're psychic type. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna run from this. So we can conserve our PP. But the plan for today is to hopefully beat the gym leader, and then progress the story forward. I'm hoping that we get Surf sometime soon. Absolutely kidding me right now. Right meow. Alright, and then later on today, we'll have like a 2-hour, like 10 o'clock EST. Kyo! You're killing me, Kyo. Absolutely killing me. 10 o'clock EST. But it's the only time that she's available during the weekdays. Weekends, we'll do something different. But 10 o'clock p.m. EST, that's what? 2200? Alright. Yeah, 2200. Right? Yep. Yep. Had to double check. Shadowclaw? Nice! We'll held on to all the TMs and not teach them until the very, very end. Might as well run down here, talk to the nurse, and then run our butts back upstairs. Alright. Run, run, run. And that way we are good to go. No idea what to expect. Again, I'm playing this version, I'm playing Pokemon Black for the first time. Alright. And I'm playing it without looking up anything, without like Pokemon, like it's 97 and Pokemon's brand new again. That's how I'm playing it, alright? It's how I experienced Red and Blue all the way back to the 90s. Is how I'm playing Pokemon Black. It's like it's 97 and Pokemon's brand new. So you don't know your typings, you don't know what Pokemon, like, yeah, I know typings because I played Gen 1, Gen 2, but, you just don't know. And it's been kind of fun. It's been kind of fun to figure this stuff out on the fly. Come on. Oh, there's Tahara wolf-woofing. She woke me up today with wolf-woofing. I don't know why. She had food, she had water. I don't know if she saw a rabbit or something, but she just woke up and was like, woof, 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 woof. And I'm like, if I roll over and it's 9:30, and I'm like, what, girl? Your walkie's not until 4 p.m. because we do daily walks at 4 p.m. with them. Bandit's doing okay, by the way. You're keeping up on the Bandit lore. I've been worried about him just because it's pretty obvious. Like, he's getting older. He can only do about 2 miles now. But he's really good for how old he is. Like, he's 13, going on 14. Somewhere around there, 13 or 14. And, but yeah, we took him for a walk 2 days ago, and he didn't start to trip around. That had me worried. But otherwise, he's holding up. Oh, what do you need? Oh, you came. Thank you. I was right. What I saw was a hurt Pokemon. Really? Don't worry, it's fine now. I gave it a max revive and it felt better and flew away. Don't I have great eyesight no matter how far things pilot eyes can see them? Why is pilot capital? Oh, is that like a class? Okay, I guess we're ringing a bell. Interesting. We came all the way to the top of here just to ring a bell. What does this do? Why? 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 I feel like there's something, like a legendary Pokemon or something. Can we fly off of here? Okay. That was a bit of a waste of time. Lady, why did we have to go on this personal errand with you? You could have just been like, meet us at the gym later, and we'd be like, okay. No. Let's see. Alright, and go ahead. Save. Yep, let's save that game. Alright. This is going to be a fair fight, which is interesting, because our past couple of Pokemon battles, gym leader battles, have not been fair fights. They have very much been us waltzing in there, but it seems like we're going to have to do some grinding off screen later on. Alright. But it seems like we're about the same level as what the designers expect you to be, so this will be fascinating. This is what I was talking about, how this runway is not big enough for this plane. This runway is nowhere near big enough for this plane. Look at this. This is awful. Awful. Accidents have to happen frequently. Both of these planes. Even like the smallest cargo plane, they need way more room for this. Way more. Alright, but let's hop in. Let's take them on. Flying type, flying the frost. Ooh. What? I'm like, no, that's not a cannon. It's a cannon. These gyms keep getting. I have loved all the gyms in this generation. They keep getting better and better. But also, oh my, this is not OSHA compliant. And now we're stuck. Oh no. Where are we going? What's going on? What? You're just letting some 14-year-old kid just hop around in cannons. This is... I don't... What? The absurdity! No, don't do it again! How? You're waiting... This is a lawsuit waiting to happen! I can already see it! Oh my goodness! This is definitely a negligence lawsuit. Probably reckless endangerment. Is it? No! And that guy's cocky as all hell. You can experience what it's like to be a flying Pokemon. Now let's see. Now you can experience what it's like to lose. But dude, why didn't you let that game evolve? Probably needs one more. Let's play a fun game. Who's faster? You lost. See, that was a fun game. Discharge, power 80, spark 65. Yes. I want to see what the other effects were. Alright. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we are losing some PP here, which kind of sucks, but absolutely. Let's click this button. I'm sorry, you're not fast enough. Please try again. In my physical copy of Soul Silver, I've been doing the Battle Tower, and it's been fun. I never actually paid attention to the Battle Tower, because, like, I have a forever save of Soul Silver. It's not an intentional forever save. When I started back in 2010, I was just playing Soul Silver for the fun of it. But now, like, I've come back to it every couple of years to play it, alright? For, like, play it for another 10 hours, put it down, play it for another 10 hours, put it down. And in that way, it's become this forever save. My I'm having an aneurysm right now. I'm trying to think of the logic through this, and it doesn't make sense. If he physically wants to jump higher, sure, it makes sense, but in the context of, like, the cannons, he's practicing harder to jump out of the cannon so he gets higher. Ow, like, the cannons are proving you, man. You're not jumping. No amount of jumping. Like, Mythbusters proved this with the whole elevators. No amount of jumping is saving you. Alright? Oh. Woobat might be nope. Okay, next. This is definitely Rudolph's time to shine. Just being like, next. What the... every time, it just gets me. It absolutely just gets me when I watch those. Officer, this is dangerous. Why are we doing this, officer? I'm extraordinarily strong. Okay, you're not an officer, you're a pilot. Oh dear. Oh dear. So you endorse this. Oh, now Bandage joins. So I'm not sure if the mic's picking up on this, but I can hear it through my headphones. Like them looking at each other, growling at each other. Husky politics right now. Sigilid. I mean, we could have switched. We probably should have switched. There we go. Down you go. Rudolph is having the time of his life. Kid, you're really doing it. Probably good idea to prepare for landing. Probably a real good idea. Where are we headed? Boink! This makes me feel like a little kid. This is such little kid logic, and I love it. You know, Unfair's like cannons. Let's shot you around the gym. By golly, Jimmy, you got it. This feels like such a little kid thing, and I love it. I love it so much. Sip more coffee. Keep going. You can enter the cannons from anywhere. So, oh, I see. Okay, so we were supposed to go this way. And then get slightly shot out this way. Interesting. So we can go fight you. Okay. Is there someone with the evolution? There we are. And now we get blasted out of a cannon again. Alright, come on. Load me up. Where are we going? It's not even a pneumatic cannon. Okay, so those trick shots where you see people get shot out of a cannon, they use air pressure. They don't actually use explosives. But this one is sometimes... Okay, so they could be adding an explosive effect at the end. Alright, that's what they could be doing. Because I'm watching this and I'm like, you cannot lose. Alright, Seto Kaiba, come on. Line up over there. You see this entire... You're a worker, Kaiba. Alright. You see this entire list that has been soloed by one Pokemon? And we still have enough PP to keep doing this against the gym leader? Great. This is great. Only way to enter this. Come on. Where are we going? Better be the gym leader. Okay, so we got a trick shot there. I see what he did. That was cute. Oh, we got a double. Alright, come on. What the? What? How many people are hurt or killed because of this gym? I can already see the Poke Lawyers. Hurt in a gym? Call 1-800-Alakazam now. 1-800-Alakazam now. You don't need to be psychic, because we are. This is glorious. I love this gym. I love this gym for how much of a hazard to everyone's health it is. Alright? I love everything about it. It is absolutely fantastic. Let's go. Skyla? Oh, your name couldn't be more on the nose. Wow. I know you guys, I know Pokemon tend to be on the nose. That's a little. Alright, we're gonna play a fun game called Who's Faster? Is it Rudolph, our young, spry little kid here, or is it your Swoopack? Is that your ace? It might be your ace. The colors on that thing seem off. Weird. I don't know what it is. Ah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's probably your ace. Alright. Well, it's a water flying, so next. I'm glad I could give you strength that you don't need. Do they pin the patches on you, or do they give them to you to pin on yourself? I suspect it changes for a gym leader, but I'd like to think that based on what she said, I suspect this will look good on you. She pins it on you. Acrobatics. Good move. Good move. Alright. Let's go ahead, save, because there's the 6th badge. Oh. You're so weird. My dude, you are the weirdest person ever. Like, I grew up amongst people. I grew up amongst Pokemon. That's why it's easy for me to talk to people. Talk to Pokemon instead. Alright, like, I don't know how to, like, I'm gonna go around kneecapping people and make them release their Pokemon, and I'll kneecap people with my Pokemon. It's like, the internal logical. This is why I like Team Rocket better. Because Team Rocket, like, they were just sleazebags who wanted money and power. And sadly, that's way more understandable than this megalomaniac BS. Okay. Well, you've now firmly put yourself on my takeout back, two in the back list. Okay. The takeout back crack list. Question. Now, obviously, it's a globe because this links you, or did link you, to the entire Pokemon trading network that existed at the time of this game, which no longer exists. They have since taken it down. I'm sure fans have revived it in some capacity, but I don't know what that is. Alright. With that said, is that the Pokemon world as well? And like, that's been something I've been watching, is like, is this also the Pokemon world? Like, is this in-game, or is this just some representation for our convenience as players of this game who live in this world? Alright. That's kind of heavy to think about, but what does that mean is, you playing this game see this, alright? But your character would see an entirely different globe. You see this because the developers needed you to have a frame of reference of what this means. Going up to this thing probably lets you trade or interact worldwide in some capacity, or did at some point. Okay, but it probably does the same in-game. However, what's represented is the Pokemon world, not our world. So what your character would see would be this. Would be not this, but whatever the Pokemon world is. And that's what I'm wondering right now. Are we seeing a true representation of what our character would see? Or are we seeing a representation that's put in front of us for the sake of game development? And our characters would actually see something else. It's not a question you can really answer, but at least not right this moment. I'm sure some dedicated Pokemon fan out there has answered it. Or at least thought about it. But because I've watched a lot of really cool videos about the Pokemon world. Probably the coolest one being, Pokemon released a short a month ago or so, where it's about Dragonite's mail delivery service, and it was about a Dragonite that worked with the delivery service who outflew the sun. By that, they flew faster than the world turns to deliver a letter, because the sun was setting when they started on one side of the world, and they flew faster than what the world turned, so that way the sun was perpetually setting, or still high enough in the sky to not be setting when they get to the other side of the world, which is something you can do with a fast enough jet IRL. Alright, it is something you can actually... Oh, no! Whoops. Something you can actually do. Alright. So, on we go. We still haven't seen a Surf HM, I should say. Really hope we do. I have no idea where you find it. Maybe we just missed it. But that was the 6th badge. We do have Fly, thankfully, and our dedicated flyer. What? You move on. Let's see. Raven does need to get some level ups here. I turned too soon. Alright, so that's what I've been wondering is what does the Pokemon world actually look like? Okay. No answer to that question. At least not right now, not without some extensive research that I don't feel like doing, if I want to be honest. I like to talk about it, I like to theorize on it, but it's not something that I'm going to sit here and, like, make a video about. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I have some ideas for videos, but ideas are cheap. Execution is where it matters. And boink. Hey, come on, fight me. Let's go. Yeah, I do agree. It's kind of. What are you, a mime? Clown? What's your class? Harlequin. Oh, okay. A mix of both, mime and clown. I get coffee on my controller? No. Ow. My coffee is very firmly in the lid. Done for this baby. Nice. Alright. Uh-oh. This might be bad. With its stun sport. Don't see the switch. Don't see the switch. Don't see the switch. Okay. We should be able to just fly a couple times and kind of play around the fact that it's being paralyzed. Yep. So that way it's kind of stuck. Yep, there we go. Why? Such good. Sigilyph. Best counter to Sigilyph is probably cheeky. Alright. I'm picking up on the Pokemon. Like, this one's flying ghost or flying psychic. I want to say flying ghost. Either way, they're weak to crunch. We happen to have right here. Point. There we go. You just jump down, grab this. Nice. And then go heal up at the rest house. Oh, that was the plan. We'll slowly work our way back. What was the oh, God. I don't remember the fancy word for it right now. I know it. It's not neurodivergent. It's not. It's gonna bother me. I don't remember the fancy word for it right now. Alright, let's rest. We're talking about Pokemon lore. I don't remember the explicit term. It's gonna bother me because I can give you the definition of the term. It means relating to in-lore events. I.e., does it make sense? Hey, Vic, welcome in. Does it make sense from the perspective of a character living in that world? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. I scheduled a stream at 10 p.m. EST tonight with Kyo, but I felt like streaming a little sooner, so here we are. Really? That would explain it. I figured it out. I was like, why is my mic acting up? Because it switched over to my headset mic and didn't tell me. Alright? I've been sitting here talking nonstop and wondering, why is my mic not properly recording? Yeah, it's gonna change here and just...
Like that. See? Yeah. So, my OBS switched over to my headset mic and then didn't tell me. And this entire time I've been recording, I haven't noticed it. I noticed that it was bad quality, but I thought it was like an internet thing. I'm so used to having bad internet. So used to having bad internet. But welcome in. We were talking... I can't remember the fancy English term for it right now. Nor can I remember the German term for it. So I'll be honest on that. Diegetic. Yes, diegetic. About diegetic Pokemon lore. I.e., does it make sense? Yeah, I'm glad, Vic. I'm glad. It's the stability is a quirk right now. I have to wipe my computer tomorrow, so I actually have a hard drive that I'm gonna hook up tonight, before our stream tonight, and transfer everything I want to save. Then I'm gonna wipe my computer, and then we can go back to actually playing like really computationally expensive games. Like I was talking about this, next month we're going to be playing Ark. So there's the new Ark DLC that I'm going to try to beat in a month and make a video out of it. And I'll be working on that with friends too, so it's actually possible. So it's not just all me doing it. Which, if you have the ability to record and you want to learn about dinosaurs, I will happily teach you about dinosaurs in Ark. I love watching new people. I love watching new people play Ark. It's a hobby. It's a hobby. All right. Starting Friday, since you're getting in, Vic, I'll go through this again. Friday, we're going to start Minecraft Week, and it's going to be the last hurrah of our Minecraft server. What are you, electric water? Can I just Giga Drain and call it good? I think we can just Giga Drain you and call it good, right? I have no idea what you were. Switch the Mons. Ducklet. I guess Rudolph, you get a little more use. We're just trying to get to the next city right now. But before we came in, yeah, we're talking about diegetic lore. With the example being, when we're staring at the globe in Pokemon, it shows a representation of the IRL world. But what would your character see? You, as the player, see the IRL world. But does that mean that's what your character's seeing too? Or would your character be seeing something different? And the designers who made Pokemon just picked the IRL world because they needed an easy thing for you as a player to understand. Tranquil. What's a Tranquil? Tranquil is... Oh, yeah, okay. We'll stay in. There we go. Okay, there's no advantage to falling down. I was about to say, there's no advantage to falling down here. Oh. A fungus. We don't need you. Get out of here. Get out of here, you grass, whatever type. Probably grass bug. Probably grass bug would be my guess, but I'm not 100% certain. What is with Pokemon and mountains and dungeons and... Really? Do you have... Since we both hold the jet badge, let's see which one of us... Do you have to inconvenience me right now, my dude? This is just not going to end well for you. This is not going to end well for you. I've got some news to tell you, and it goes like this. All you need, babe, is mountain this. Let's go. More coffee needed. Discharge. Hit this button. Bye-bye. Say goodbye to your giant Pidgey. Alright, let's see. Servine, Grass type, Chef. Oh, we could have sent out... Yeah, Grass type we also could have sent out. We do need to get our flyer levels. Boink! Oh, wow. You actually lived. I'm not used to things living. But I guess this is your ace, because it's your starter. Alright. Like, kind of going on the diegetic conversation. If the anime is anything to go by, which anime tends to exaggerate and stuff, because they have a visual story that they're telling, alright? But if you think about it, I highly doubt in the world of Pokemon, two people just trade blows back and forth like this. Like, okay, my Pokemon went, now your Pokemon goes. My Pokemon went, now your Pokemon... Like, they just wait like that. It's probably more like the anime, if you think about it. From, like, this mechanical representation of a Pokemon battle that we're engaged in right now isn't how actual Pokemon battles are. Oh, Tenchi Muyo! It's such a good anime. Depending on which one you're watching, because it's been 20 years since I've watched it. Oh, it's been at least 20 years. But I remember enjoying every bit of it. Or, Pan is the one that Chef is. Poor is... Because it's Simi-Pan, Simi-Poor, Simi... Not Puff. I don't remember what the last suffix is. Oh, yeah, you're watching one of the original crack animes. I knew I was right. I knew it. There we go. Tenchi Muyo is such a trip. Such a trip of an anime. Leopard. Raven needs some levels, so let's get Raven out. With his harem of ladies all fighting over him, with the cat girl. I don't remember what her name is, but I know there's a cat girl in that. And then, like, how it can go from being a normal, like, slice of life anime to suddenly he's fighting with lightsabers and... Yeah, I don't know. I just remember it being such a trip when watching on Konami all those years ago. Yeah! Yeah, exactly. What is it to be truly... Probably not challenging me. I'm the protagonist. I have a sign above my head that even says protagonist. That's what the hat is. All the protagonists in these games get hats. That's how you can tell when you're dealing with a protagonist in a Pokemon game. Oh! It's the champion! Yeah! It's an anime that's really about the girls. That's really what it's about. Yes! About time! Sorry, I've been saying since like the past 2 gyms, basically 10 hours, where's the Surf TM? Where's the Surf TM? And now we have the Surf TM. Next time, I will win. No, you won't. No, you really won't. Because what's going to happen next time, because like the levels have caught up with us, is next time I'm going to spend 10 hours on Fast Forward outside of stream and get all of our Pokemon up to be like 15 levels higher than what they are now. So that way when you fight me, you'll be like 10 levels behind. It's kind of what we do here. All right, we're here for the story, and the story that we're telling is that we don't lose. Alright, but I'm so excited. We got Surf. Yeah, but Tenchi is just such a weird... Like, it really is. It bounces around a lot. It's kind of like Proto-Fooly Cooly. If you've ever seen Fooly Cooly, like, Fooly Cooly is like the end result of Tenchi times 10. Where are... Yes! Give me Surf. Surf is such an amazing... That's physical. Because it's 95 power. Nice. Ozzy, you former criminal, we have reformed you. If you're a fight... Are you kidding me? Must every trainer be a fight? Must everyone? And of course, this thing's gonna have sturdy. Watch. I'm gonna click this button. It's gonna live by 1 HP because it's gonna say, hung on by sturdy. Yep. Alright. And... Doink! We'll do it again. Girder is the fighting type. That would be Raven. Raven, you are our budget. I wish we had a Suzaku, but you're our flyer. We need to have an HM flyer, so that's what you do here. What? Whoa! Rock Slide can hit in the air. Whoa! We were playing a dangerous game because if Rock Slide hits in the air, it does 4 times damage. Oh! Conquered a B-list mountain. Let's save again. Constantly saving because I have this suspicion that I've had the emulator crash on me, and so I'm just being very careful with our progress because I don't want the emulator to crash. And again, that's just a function of something going on with my PC, which will be fixed when we wipe it. Alright, what do we got in here? Does anything pass the vibe test? You do not pass the vibe test, you ice type. With a cold. Yeah. So the way that we determine if anything gets on the team is if it passes the vibe test. If it's not a necessity, it has to pass the vibe test. And the vibe test is just simply, does it vibe well? Okay. What if I don't want to leave? This is your mountain? Okay. You own a cave full of electric types and a mountain. And you're what, the 4th gym leader? Yeah, no. This is not your mountain. You're good. See, I don't want this mountain. Is that a city down there? How do I get to that city? That looks like a proper city with a Pokemon Center. Because if there's a Pokemon Center, I will take another sip of my coffee. Why, thank you. It's a liquid. It counts. There's a coffee sippy for you. Okay, Okay, so that's not a proper Pokemon Center, and this is just a maze that we have to figure out. Lovely. Positive affirmations. Vic, you're a wonderful person, alright? And you should be very proud of the work that you do. Every single day. Okay. I can tell by how you act and who you are. Alright, Vic. So if no one's told you this, you're a great, great person. Okay? Government work is rarely appreciated, but it's often very important. And so what you do does in fact matter. I did. I did. I meant every word of it. I know you are, but I gotta be serious when someone redeems that. But, so, because we don't get to hear the positive things about ourselves that often. Okay, we should be back now. Stream crashed. See, because I told the truth, Vic. Alright, because I told the truth, stream actually crashed. Let's test out the turf. Raises your attack, right? Attack and special defense. Okay, you might live through this. Barely. Whoa. There we go. Switch? Heck no. Heck to the no. There we go. Surf so good. Surf is such a good move. Any game where you can't have Surf just doesn't feel right. Does not feel right. Alright. Now, it might still know Rock Slide, which would be terrible if it does. So we're going to go for the Air Slash. Which is still enough. Alright, awesome. Aura! Aura. Hello, Aura. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. We're working our way through Pokemon Black right meows. Stream actually crashed and I had to bring it back up. So that's why the game's still going. It's like, you're actually coming in on hour 2. Which, by the way, Aura, Minecraft Week starts our farewell to our Minecraft server. Yes, it couldn't handle. I was telling truthful things about Vic, and it just couldn't handle the truth. All right, about how much of an awesome person he is. But I know because you played with us. Minecraft Week starts Friday, and that'll be our farewell to our Minecraft server. Okay, where we're going to work together to beat the Ender Dragon over a period of a week. Unfortunately, I can't afford the $12 a month it is to keep the server going. And so... And we did that poll and no one's really playing on it either. So it doesn't even make sense. Like if someone was like, oh, well, here it's $82,000, keep the server going forever. If no one's playing on it, this doesn't make sense either. No, Fick. We already crashed the server. We already crashed the stream once. No. Yeah. No, I prefer to be honest with you guys about these things. If it just doesn't make financial sense to keep the server going, I'm not going to do it. If there was like 3 to 4 people consistently playing on it, that's a different story, but no one is. So, because of that, we have to bring it down. But we'll give it a proper send-off, do a lot of cool things with it. Alright, say goodbye to all the cool places that we built. With probably my favorite being Sharkmire. I'm not sure if you remember all the names that we gave to everywhere else, but like that treehouse that we built in the middle of a willow swamp. That's like way, like it's a treehouse retreat that is like 800 blocks in the nether away. Hey. Alright, from where the closest, like 800 blocks in the nether. I don't even know what it is. I think the location is like 5,000 something, 4,000 something. It's insanely far away. No! Where you going though? But also no. Raven, get out there. It's a fighting type. What revenge will you have? Oh wow, that hurt. Okay. That hurt a lot. Sweet mercy. Punch this thing in the face and kill it. Oh, Raven's going down. Bye-bye, Raven. Yeah. Yeah, have a lot of fun then. A wedding out of state sounds amazing. Alright, Ozzy, get back out there. We'll just surf this guy to death. There we go. Oh, what the? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This thing is strong! Is this thing supposed to be this strong? It's supposed to be this strong? It's not supposed to be this strong. Get out of here. Shoot. Whew! We don't need Encore. But when you lose, you cry. Oh! Really? Oh! Our adorable little Oshawott evolving. One last time. What the bloody... What? 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 It goes from otter to sea lion? Make this make sense, please. I know sea lions eat otters IRL. All right, is that the lore here? Its evolution eats it. So what the? This doesn't make sense at all. I don't know, that's good coverage. But I feel like we get rid of the Fury Cutter because it's just kind of a bad move. What the? I think we do have a revive here. Pokemon Evolve! Yeah! That's what just happened. He was this, like, his first two evolutions are kind of cute, but it's not even like it's not even like Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. Where, like, Blastoise still makes sense from Wartortle. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm just here. Alright. I gotta go to the bathroom, though, so I gotta temporarily not be here. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. There we go. Alright, well, I guess. I was expecting a cute little otter, and I'm actually a little disappointed in this evolution. I want another otter. I was like, we're gonna get another otter, right? No, we got a sea lion. I feel bamboozled. Like, his name doesn't even make sense anymore, because he was an Oshawott named Ozzy, and then he became something else that still looks like an otter named Ozzy. I mean, yes, he was named after Ozzy Osbourne. Alright, and, like, the lore is that he's a murderer who was sent to us to reform him, but there is no reforming him, okay? He's just a out-and-out killer, and we just have to point him in the right direction. Okay, I remember the lore of our Pokemon. My goodness. I think you losing is natural. And thank you, Aura. Thank you for welcoming back. How are you? Oh, by the way, 10 p.m. tonight, 10 p.m. EST tonight, we'll be back. And we're going to be playing with Kyo, one of our mods, in a Pokemon Soul Lock. So, I just felt like streaming today. Let's see. Ice water, possibly, but definitely ice type. Let's find out. Burn, baby, burn. Oh. Too kind, Dara. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That means more than you'll ever know, I promise. Alright. And I also promise you one day it won't just be you. I'm gonna start, we're gonna start working on, as I told you, there's gonna be, if you saw in the Discord, there's a little hint that I dropped. There's a new emote. But we're gonna start expanding out into different categories, start posting YouTube videos on different YouTube channels. Kyo actually, very graciously, she's volunteered to be my ASMR writer. So that if that pans out correctly, because I can't pay her for it, I've been very honest about that, I can't pay her for it. Alright. But if that pans out correctly, that means you guys will get an ASMR video from me 2 to 3 times a week. on a dedicated ASMR channel. So, and the way that I'm going to structure, like the way I talk to Kyo about structuring the ASMR, that I don't see many people do, is that they're all going to be kind of linked together in different story groups. So here's a little example, alright? You might have an ASMR story group. You might have an ASMR story that starts off as like episode 1, a roleplay that starts off as episode 1 of me teaching you magic. And then as time goes on, the lessons become more advanced, and then it evolves into this entire story. Alright, the hard part is making so that every episode is an entry point. That you don't have to go back and watch episode 1 to understand what's going on. But if you have an entire storyline that you can enjoy via ASMR, which I have not seen anyone do. I've seen other creators do it in other formats, and I kind of want to do that for ASMR, so that's what I'm working with Kyo on. There's just a little, like, one example of something. Next month, we're going to be doing an entire month dedicated to art, and I want to turn that into a video. Duosion? I don't know what Duosion is. Let's see. So... But, oh, Psychic Bug? Let's find out. Oh, wow. That hurt. We're gonna roost. We're gonna roost. Oh, goodness. How much damage are we taking? Okay, that kind of puts us in a spiral. Let's see if we can get out of the spiral. Of course we cast Future Sight this turn, of course! There we go, there we go! Alright. But yeah, and kind of the way that we're going to start this whole thing up is I'm going to introduce you guys to the Bookworm, which we haven't given them a name yet. We just call them the Bookworm right now. But if you guys want to name them, then okay. It's a TTS pet that you guys will be able to use TTS on, and it'll speak for you. It's been something I've wanted to do for a while. Eventually, it'll have a full-fledged model. That's something we're working on. It's in the works right now, actually. Is a full-fledged TTS model, but starting off, what you will see sometime next month that will debut with will just be a simple PNG. Alright. Once I... Gary's a name. God. Owl would probably throw a fit, because Owl, my manager, they were the one who also designed the Bookworm. When you see the design, you'll see that it's very Latino theme, very, 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 very Hispanic, which I love it for that. Boink. But Gary is in fact a name. You are right about that. We'll probably have a poll in the Discord over what to name it. Have everyone suggest names. And then be like, okay, what are we naming this thing? Alright. Or whether or not, because right now I call you guys my pages. But you could become bookworms. That's also an option as well. Whether or not you'd want to switch the designation. Both are punny. Both are very punny. I love both of them. Alright, I love pages because it's a good pun. And then people go, well, what does that mean? And then I get to explain it. But I also love the bookworm because it's a good pun. It's a good pun. Yeah, I don't have to explain what a bookworm is, but when you see it, it's a good pun. Alright. But currently in our Discord, it does have its own emote that you are welcome to spam however you want. Okay. One. You would consume books to gain knowledge. That's exactly what the bookworm does. That's exactly what the bookworm does. Oh, revenge has negative priority. That was... Alright, Ozzy. Go be your unicorn self. That's actually what the lore of the bookworm is. Like, I have posted in the... if you go through the announcements, I have posted the reference. So... Uh-oh. Don't flinch. No! Okay. Okay. Woo. I hate fair fights in Pokemon. I like being over-leveled and overpowering things. There we go. Yeah, I could see Vic suggesting, like, Gertrude. Or some stereotypical, like, Brunhilde. Alright, bag. We only have so much Moo Milk. Getting through this dungeon here might be a problem. Okay, so that's where we came out of. Anything this way? Nope, back in. We're working our way down, in theory. In theory. Alright. Hello, Machoke wannabe. You should probably stop doing the steroids. Oh, I was saying I could see you giving it some stereotypical German name. And then I listed, like, 2 stereotypical, female, like, Brunhilde or Gertrude. Stereotypical Germanic/Slavic, female names. What the? Number 2... Are you the number 2 trainer? Like, okay, I'm sorry. I have so many questions. You digging under the ground like that? Does that mean that this guy can pop up on you when you're, like, going to go take a squat somewhere? That's what I'm seeing happening. That's what I'm seeing happening. Sehr gut. Okay, Rudolph. Let's see who's faster. You're not. Bye-bye! Always look on the bright side of life. Ba-ba. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba. Oh my goodness. Alright. How would you feel if you're just walking around and then out of the ground, not from like behind some bushes, but out of the ground, someone just pushes up and like, ah! I would have so many questions. I would have so many questions, okay? Alright. Especially when they're like, I'm the number 2, and it's like, yeah, I can see why. Do you just make people go number 2? Because my pants are now loaded. Whoop. We don't spike this guy. We just gotta keep working our way down. How's Sippy, everyone? Alright, so we got down... That looks like a trap. Let's go through the trap. Is that the way we're supposed to go? See, this is what I hate about JRPGs. Sometimes you can't tell the difference between the way you're supposed to go and the way you're not supposed to go. So this might be the way we're supposed to go. Alright. I just want to go through here to pick up any items so we don't miss any items. But, hold it. Is this the way we're supposed to go? Oh, this might be the way we're supposed to go. Okay. Let's take a quick peek-see in here. Yeah, this looks like the way we're supposed to go. We're getting closer and closer to down here. That looks like there's a vending machine down there and possibly a rest hut. So... Yeah, exactly! Aura understands. Aura understands. When it comes to JRPGs, if you progress the story one way, you have to backtrack. That's why I want to explore all the ways you're not supposed to go first. Okay. So, now we gotta backtrack all the way back through here. And be like, okay, what's back here? Yep, just you. Alright. So we're not missing anything. Haste my the unicorn. There we go. Oh, no sturdy this time. We actually... Okay, so now I know what to use against these guys, assuming it's not a range. Razor Shell doesn't even make sense. The signature move, Razor Shell, doesn't make sense, assuming it's a signature move. Alright, because, like, otters will actually have shells, and they have a little fold in their skin for, like, their favorite rock or shell or tool. Okay? But this is a sea lion now. How is it sea lions don't use tools? Ah, I hate this evolution so much! It bothers me in so many different ways. It just bothers... It does not flow. Every single Pokemon evolution I have ever used in a starter. Granted, I've only played up to Pokemon Moon, okay? This is my first time playing this generation. The evolutions flow. They make sense. Alright? Feraligatr to Crocodile... Totodile to Croconaw to Feraligatr. Makes sense. Okay. This does not. Alright. God, I can't remember the Pokemon Moon evolutions, but the one I used when I played through it, like, I didn't pick a water starter. I committed heresy and I picked the owl because the owl was cute. And I could name it Robin Hoot, and I did. But we don't need Encore. You're just... Alright. Also, I look at the water starter and I go, if you're picking that, odds are you're up to something. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely not something good. It's definitely something kind of sussy. Yeah, it is a hoot. Alright. Blaziken's at least a chicken. Okay, you start with Torchic, you go to something, then you go to Blaziken. I've never used the Torchic line. I haven't played 3rd generation outside of Fire Red and Leaf Green. So, I don't... And that is something... I was talking about this. A plush called Owl. Oh, that's not good plush. I need pictures of it. I need pictures of it. We crave the pictures. I was talking about this with Vic, Ara, but what we're gonna do, Kyo and I, if she's down for it, we're going to Nuzlocke, we're going to soul lock every single gen in Pokemon. From starting with Fire Red and Leaf Green and all the way up to the current gens. And there's going to be videos made of them. Come on, let's get this over with. Your attacks might be powerful, but I doubt your Pokemon attacks are. Let's find out. Oh. What? And goodbye. Oh, critical hit. Ozzy took you out back and just stabbed you. I guess it makes sense. Character-wise, it makes sense Ozzy developed a built-in weapon for our murderous little Oshawott. Boink. But, yeah. Our Heart Gold, Soul Silver playthrough, we're both recording, and I'm going to edit it into a video that'll be posted on one of our new YouTube channels. Archsage Gaming. Huzzah. Are you proud of yourself, Vic? Are you proud of yourself? Alright. Making a PP joke in this Psycho-Chat. How dare you? How dare you? Think of those nuns that are watching this right now. Think of the nuns as they stream this live to their children that they're teaching. Right meow. Alright, we gotta beat this doctor. I don't even know what the doctor's going to use, but we're gonna give Ozzy a break. Alright. Me proud. No. 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 I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. Alright, how good my page is. How good. Good they. Okay. It's like we have a whole entire Catholic diocese watching us right now. Watching this Pokemon as they teach their religious. So I can't even keep the bit going. Just the idea. I grew up Catholic, so I like to pick on them. Alright, I grew up Catholic, so I do like to pick on Catholics, because, like, it's a little ridiculous. Okay. So, if you are Catholic, understand that where I'm coming from with it is a place of understanding. Alright. And just the idea of a shame-based culture putting something as shameless as a VTuber up. I know there's a reason for coming. Oh, God, Vic, that's awful. That is awful. With the right kind of nuns. May you find the wrong kind. Alright. May you find the ones that make you pray and... You can buy the outfit. Newspaper. No, not that you've gone out shopping for said outfits yourself. No. Ah, is that the Future Sight attack? It is. Oh god, so that nearly ended cheeky. Vic might actually be just very cultured. Alright, Vic is absolutely the weeb I suspected he was. Okay. Very, very cultured. Huzzah! Alright, we're all healed up. We'll lead with Ozzy again. I don't know what the appropriate Pokemon to lead is right now. Oh, which one do we enter? Rawr! I'm gonna enter this one. Vic, yeah, Vic is just extremely cultured. Extremely cultured. My goodness, That is a very well attuned mind there. Okay. But yeah, I just pick on, because Catholicism is a shame-based culture, and VTubers tend to be pretty shameless overall. Alright, like, think about the amount of things VTubers get away with, concerning their target audience. Okay? Because the target audience of VTubers is about 18 to 25. Maybe there might be some... Maybe there might be some who are doing, like, 13 to 23, but... I hope not. I genuinely hope not. You found your camp? You're gonna stop being a V? No! No! You had a good thing going, Vic. Continue being a VTuber. You're doing wonderful. Crit! 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 Oh, almost. Ozzy, use your stabby and stabby the woo baddie. Boink. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, we actually got a crit there. Whoopsies! Uh-oh. I'm a little concerned. What does Power Gem do? Flesh tubers are no. Yuck, flesh. Flash. There we go. Well, thank you for playing, Hiker Neil. Please don't try again. What does this lead? Please just lead to a room. Now I gotta backtrack. Bye. That's kind of the joke. That's kind of the joke. Alright? That's like part of the joke, too. It's like, oh no! How dare someone be made of flesh? Awful. It's awful. Give me my 2D waifu. Okay. Give me my 2D waifu! Or husbando. But also it's also kind of a nod to that. Like, there are one of the other ways of referring, like, if you're a VTuber and you're referring to, like, your flesh body, this is called a flesh mech. That's another, like, because the thing behind being a VTuber is that the artwork is a more real representation of you than, like, the actual you, which is kind of crazy, but when you think about it, people as VTubers can actually represent their inner selves a lot better than they can represent. That's why it's very popular amongst the fringe communities. Just because it's something that you can use and be like, this is actually me. Yes, I might look like this over here, but this is who I feel like on the inside here. Yeah! Well, Annoying Orange is a VTuber. Heck, the original VTuber was Jim Henson. Jim Henson actually developed the technology that is based on that VTubing's based on. He was doing digital sock puppetry. If you YouTube digital sock puppetry, Jim Henson, a video comes up with him explaining it in the 90s. It's absolutely crazy, but it's also really cool that Jim Henson was the first VTuber, because all this is just puppetry. That's it. It's puppetry that's just mimicked to your face when you actually use a model. I've been using my my PNG as of late for two reasons. One I can't talk about right now, but the other one is my computer's been having problems, and so I have to be very careful about what I run in order to stream. I have to run as minimal programs as possible. Alright. But when you actually do have Live 2D up, all it is just you puppeteering a model with your face muscles. And so you have to be super exaggerated when you talk and really for it to pick up on the emotions and all of that stuff. Unless you have like a really amazing rigger. No, I don't have to sell my soul. I managed to get a hold. I just have to wipe the PC. The problem with that is I have all this artwork and all this stuff that I had to like I have like 100 gigs worth of artwork, 200 gigs worth of just artwork that you guys haven't seen at all. Because I've been planning this stuff for 4 years. No, nothing like that, Vic. I understand what you're insinuating, but nothing like that. I only have one thing, and that's a reward that you guys have to reach. That is not safe for work, featuring myself. I do have some not safe for work things that I bought for friends, but actually, it's underneath the tax folder, if you absolutely must know. It's underneath the tax folder, because tax is always top. But... Alright, come on, let's go. I never had that problem, alright? And I still don't. Okay. That's because pictures don't do anything for me. Haha! Pictures do very little for me. I prefer writing. So, I'm a book talk girly at heart. Do you live through this? No, that might be problematic. That is problematic. That is the definition of problematic. But I think you're done. You're done. Yes, you are. Alright. Good. That's good. You should wipe your internet search history every now and then. There goes the black belt. Well, if a picture's worth 1,000 words. Exactly. I can't... The only NSW... Like, I've only commissioned 3 NSFW artwork as a VTuber. 2 of them were of friends. And 1 of them is of myself. And the one of myself is very tame. The, very tame. Very, very tame. But that's something that you guys will have to unlock. It is really good. It's very tasteful, too. Very tasteful. Alright. Ultra Ball. Where can we read it? You can't. It's a picture. You guys have to unlock that. It's occasionally a reward in our subathons or like donathons or whatever. Occasionally I put it up as a reward. Kia, one of my mods, has been wanting it for years now. Oh, no, I don't write tasteful erotica. No, I don't write erotica at all. Now, I might... Oh, okay. No. All I've said is that pictures don't do anything for me, and I'm a book talk girly at heart. And you can piece together the rest, what that actually means. Well, I will keep that in mind, because I've been trying to think. There we go. Problem solved. Anyways, back to Pokemon. If you guys do want me to do writing content, then okay. I can absolutely do that. I went to school for creative writing before I went to law school. So if that's something you want, we could definitely maybe put that up on Patreon. Doink. Break the sturdy. Oh, you lived through it. You lived through it on 1 naturally. You didn't have sturdy. Nice. Yeah, it can be difficult to do writing. What helps me is if I sit down with pen and actual paper. That's what helps me with writing. It's like when I sit in front of a computer, I just blank out. And I wrote my college thesis, a whole 20 pages, actually out by hand, 8 pages at a time. Because, like, whenever I tried to just sit in front of the computer, I couldn't write anything. Also did mostly the same thing for a lot of my law school work, too. I ignore the handwriting and the misspellings, and I focus on just making... I'm not saying this is what will work for you, I'm just telling you what works for me. It's like I ignore the handwriting, I ignore the misspellings, and I just focus on making content when I'm writing by hand. If you do want an example of my writing, this Christmas we're going to be releasing a not a graphic novel, oh god, a visual novel that I've been working on with other VTubers for like the past year. It was supposed to come out last Christmas, but something happened, unfortunately. Where it's my take on a Christmas story, and I was the head writer on it. Head writer, and I'm also the announcer, like, 'cause it's all fully voiced too. It's all fully voiced. I gotta finish Act 3, so that way we can all voice act it. Oh yeah, no, like, it's also all... It's not only just fully voiced, it's also... There's artwork to it, too. There's full artwork to it. Including backgrounds, like, it's really pretty. It's really, really pretty. What is this about? This is interesting. Well, we made it all the way down here. But yes, you're right. It definitely have graphics. When I finish the script, because we were doing some ASMR co-working sessions on the script together, if you guys remember that stuff. All right, which I'll probably bring back once we wipe the computer. When I finish the script, well, I can go ahead and publish it if you guys just want to read it and get hyped for Christmas. One way is the way we're supposed to go. The other way is a way we're not supposed to go. Interesting. Checking for secret items right now. And it features a lot of really cool VTubers. Some big and kind of famous, some not. I'm not going to say who or what. I'm just going to say there's a wide mix of talents that participated in it, and I'm really happy about it. Oh, that was cool. Okay, this is definitely the way we're supposed to go. So, which, we're gonna finish the recording. Who are you? Do we have Ozzy up front? We do. Alright, let's bother you. That's why I'm here. I'm looking for things. We're 100% just looking for things. And also just trying to get through this mountain. This is a big, thick mountain. What the? How deep does this go? What is this? Oh! Oh! Okay, so if you have an Eevee, you can level up Eevees here. And turn them into Glaceons. I wonder if there's anything else that needs the Frost Rocks like that. I know it's just Eevee and Glaceon, but I wonder if there's anything else. That's really cool. I don't know much, but I do know with Pokemon Black and White specifically, they put all the Gen 1, other gens, like, in the post-game. And I do know that you can get an Eevee in the post-game. You could. You could set up probably just like a soda vending machine. Alright. Probably like a purely mechanical soda vending machine. That way you don't have to worry about electricity. Okay. Nifty. There we go. There we are. Boink. Yeah, I do too. Which makes me, like, I can't wait till we play Let's Go Eevee. I like Eevee more than I like Pikachu. Gasp, gasp, gasp. But I also like what Eevee represents. Even though I know in Let's Go Eevee, you can't evolve the Eevee that's given to you, which is sad. Because I'd want my Umbreon. I'd want my Umbreon. Alright. So we went the way we weren't supposed to go. Clearly, by that Team Plasma member over there, that's the way we're supposed to go. We're going to ignore that for now and go exploring. Despite what the stream uptime says, we've been going for about 2 hours now. No, you can't. You can't. It's a special Eevee. Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu is a remake of Pokemon Yellow. Alright. Yeah. So in Pokemon Yellow, you couldn't evolve the Pikachu because it was based off of the anime and Ash's Pikachu and how Ash's Pikachu didn't want to evolve. Alright, and so the Let's Go series is actually a remake. This feels like we're supposed to go this way. I don't know if we are or aren't, but we're gonna go barge our way into this and see what they do. Okay. Now, with that said, the Let's Go Eevee, the Eevee and the Pikachu in the Let's Go series are incredibly strong. Like, way stronger than what they should be. Oh. Oh. Yeah, they are a bothersome bunch. I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, those are good questions. What? Because absolute power corrupts absolutely. So you should consider what you'll do once you have said power. What is this? So, if that's the way we're supposed to go, I'm assuming that's the exit. Alright. What the heck is this about? Interesting. This seems like a place where a cutscene happens. Very interesting. Uh-oh. I'm gonna sneeze. For a second, I thought it was a sneeze that didn't want to come out. Those are the worst. Those are the worst. Alright, so if this is our escape route... Yep. Cedric, hello! How's Samura? Ah, Samura's really taking a shot. Yes. Or they remain in deep slumber. And it's just past Secret City, but that's all I know of. That's all anyone's known has ever been inside. My daughter's wanted to investigate the tower for a long time. And I'm not too old for that. Anyways, go have a look at Dragon. Catch you later. So, how'd you end up with Let's Go Pikachu, Aura? I'm just kind of curious. What made you pick Let's Go Pikachu? Oh, is this interesting? I like this. I just thought this was just like a little pond that, like, I didn't realize you could run the Pokemon this way. This is cool. I was just exploring. Oh, Palpitoad. Yuck. I actually have to go blow my nose, so we're gonna run from this fight, and then I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Yeah, the reflections in the water are really good. Sorry. After that sneeze, I really had to go blow my nose. Rawr. So that's water that we can surf in. This is really cool. So if we enter the water, we're guaranteed an encounter. Okay, so... Oh, we can't sidestep through the hedge. I'm willing to bet dive is the thing in this game. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. That was very kind of you, Ari. You're a very kind-hearted person. You really are. Alright. That's awesome that you let your sister pick. Oh! Are we actually in a city? Is this a city? It doesn't feel like a city. I mean, I'm just happy to have a Pokemon Center. But it feels like we still have quite a few battles ahead of us. I'm trying to push ourselves into the next city here. Alright, because then we have another fly spot. Okay? That's the goal, is